DUELFRONT has been out for a while now, but I'm going to be playing 2 matches of DUELFRONT so you don't have to. Because I honestly think, after playing these matches, it is a horrible game mode. And I'll explain all the factors. Let's hop right into it. The first thing wrong with DUELFRONT is, I don't think this has anything wrong with the game mode itself. I mean, it is also partially the game mode's fault, is the queue time. It took me 4 minutes to get into one of these matches. 4. That's longer than a normal, like, action phase of a match. I could have hopped into a match and played most of an action phase and the entire prep phase. That is insane to me. But honestly, I'm not surprised. The second thing I think that's wrong with this game mode is the entire map is, I feel like the map is too big for this. It is a big map, and a lot of people don't feel the need to try an entire another map that's this big, learn the entire map, and then play with all the different operators on this gigantic map. But this map is not a very good map because of all the running, because of how big it is. It needs to be big because of the 6 players in each team, but having 6 players in each team is not really that big of a buff, to be honest. But all the running really makes this game mode really slow, and it's kind of the opposite of a quick match. I was having so much fun with this.
Thank you.
5 seconds in prep phase. Repel enemy forces and proceed to capture Op 4 sectors.
We had to travel a pretty short distance just to get to the bomb site, and then actually getting into the bomb site is a completely different story.
You are losing the sector.
And then the complete defender attacker roll swap, like I just put the diffuser down, now I'm defending it. This is the same as in game, but like, there's a big difference in the feeling. Now it feels like I'm playing Ash on defense. It doesn't feel like a normal get the diffuser down and then defend the diffuser. This feels like a completely different experience. And then mid attack, we have to run all the way across the map to help with the defense, because apparently our teammates don't know what the heck they're doing enough to just defend a bomb site. Which, I mean, it's fine, but like, they weren't actually coming back to, they instead went to attack instead of going back to the defense, and that made it to the point where I had to run across the map back to the defender side so that I could actually be able to do something for my team. This also makes the game really slow because of all the running. And then since I had to run all the way back to defend our bomb site, I had to run all the way back from, I guess it's just an attacker spot. But because I died on defense after helping out my team, I ran over to the attacker side and I had to help my team again because they don't know what the heck they're doing, guys, so we have to go do it. That's how I feel in these different matches.
Changing mag.
The enemy is capturing the sector.
Then anyway, I decided to fall back into a deep slumber, or hibernation some call it, as I decided to try and queue into another DUELFRONT game for you guys. I honestly hate this. I went to go eat dinner, that's how bored I was. And I came back from dinner and I was still queuing. I really didn't eat that much, I literally had a slice of pizza, and I came back and I still wasn't in a game. That's how slow the queuing is. That's probably why another reason people don't play it is because there's no people playing it anyways. And then once I got into the next game, I had pretty much the same roster of people who probably waited the same 4 minutes as I did just to get into another game. I'm sure they're not doing an experiment, but I don't know how they can get through this. Oh my, finally! God damn. 4 minutes? God damn. I might be able to coordinate here. I wait nomad air jab, and then I can sprint up on him.
15 seconds of prep time left.
Oh my god, I'm not warmed up. I had to spend 4 minutes in queue. I'm not warmed up anymore. Holy crap. It takes so long just to run from place to place, and that's a big problem for the game. Just the game mode. Because in normal games, you get to the building and then you don't have to sprint really anymore. But this, you're going to spend the majority of the game sprinting, and it's half an hour. Half an hour of gameplay. Not all matches, most of the matches don't last that long.
Oh, I'm lagging! I'm lagging!
Another thing I've been seeing a lot is the bots. These bots are really horrible at the game, and they're not improving. I've seen these in deathmatch as well, where they will look down at the ground, they'll be crouching around, they'll look at the floor, shoot the floor. They don't get any kills throughout the entire game unless you try to make them get a kill. It is impossible for these guys to get a kill, like, if you're just not paying attention. Like, if you're just shooting people and you don't actually try to give these people a kill, it's impossible for them to get a kill. But these bots are absolutely horrible. Like at Ubisoft, if you guys are going to keep these AIs in the game, please make these AIs better. Because whenever I get an AI teammate, it's always so terrible because I have four teammates normally, and now I only have 3. You know, it's absolutely useless. And I mean, I have 5 teammates, but like, I'm talking about like deathmatch and stuff like that. You have to make these AIs better. Like, if you just use like an advanced AI like, from the playlist, that'd be fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. That'd be better than anything else we can get, really.
The enemy sabotage kit.
And the only skill I really see used in DUELFRONT from the enemy team is just sitting in corners. I sometimes use it, but like, if all you're doing the entire game sitting in the corner, go play something else, please. I mean, it's fine for you to sit in a corner, but like, honestly, if you're just sitting in a random corner for no reason and just camping, you're better off going to play something different. Like, I honestly don't know. I don't know of any games that are really like sitting in corner based. I honestly can't think of any. If you could think of any, put them in the comment section for any people who play DUELFRONT and only sit in corners the entire game. Please. So in like bomb sites, I'm fine with sitting in corners, or like you could capture the middle. I don't secure area, whatever you want to call it. I'm fine with you sitting in corners there. That's perfectly fine. But like anywhere else, if you're sitting in a random corner of the map that's on your side and you're just waiting for the attackers, you really gotta go do something else. Go play the objective. Like, if you don't just sit in a random corner, please, because I've been killed way too much from it. Another problem I have is if I'm just, say, for example, theoretically, I'm playing defense, right? Not a lot of people play defense, which it's necessary to win the game, but I play defense, right? But if I want to play defense, I need to spend an entire minute just setting up all the reinforcements, etc. But setting up the reinforcement takes a while, and then after you set up the reinforcements, you're sitting alone in that bomb site for an entire, I don't know, however long you sit there. You have to wait for the attackers. If they don't come, you are sitting there for nothing, you know? But other than that, you're really setting up the bomb site for nothing, for the attackers just to run in and defuse the bomb, and then the second they start defusing the bomb, your defenders need to actually help you out, but all the walls are reinforced, so you are basically using the reinforcements against yourself. It's a really stupid concept when you think about it. I know plenty of people who just have not played this game mode, and I tell them, just don't play it. It's not really necessary to understand the game mode, because nobody really plays it anyways. I don't know if there's a way to check and see if there's like a total player count, but I assure you it's not very high. The only time I'd actually play DUELFRONT is if I'd had 6 friends online and they all wanted to do it, but other than that, we're probably going to play a custom game, because one of my friends is very fond of custom games, and whenever we have enough people, he loves custom games. So basically, it's DUELFRONT or custom games, and you guess which one is more fun.
Loading mag.
With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week with another video.